All right, welcome to Eve Online. I'm Major Freak. So, I have only, I've only got just under half a billion, and I want to buy some implants. And of course, half a billion is not going to cut it. So, I'm thinking creatively here. It's like, I know I've tested on Singularity that if I add mid grade to all this stuff, and you can't get high grade, there's just mid grade upgrade. Now, as I add each one, I add about where is it? I add about a kilometer range to my multispectral ECM, and so it's 62 right now. 62. So I've got 62 kilometers now. I figure if I orbit at 70, it's outside of people's normal drone control range, so relatively safe. I figure that's a good spot, and I won't lose hardly any strength in my ECN jam. And basically, I've got about 66% chance to jam per cycle if I've got all four multispectral on one target. A battle cruiser like a Brutix Navy issue. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm fine with the range. I don't these implants aren't critical. So I'm going, okay, I've got half a billion. If I add like 1 kilometer, that's 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, and that adds 2 more kilometers onto that. And so what do I get? Well, having there's an EW TAC 903. It saves just as much energy, and I've got only level 4 electronic warfare. So I could get more duration, but honestly, all I need is 3 minutes, because if it's more than 3 minutes, I should have fled the field in the first place. I can kill Brutix in about 2 minutes. I do not need an exorbitant amount of duration on this. So by spending 150 million on the HS 905 might give me an extra 20 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. I've tried the evasive maneuvering. I get about a kilometer more range on my missile, so I'll take the kilometer more than the evasive. The evasive, when I'm orbiting at 70, does not increase my speed because I'm not like torquing that much. I'm not like curving around the target that strongly, so I can ignore that. Rapid launch is fine. These are all dirt cheap, about 20 million each tops, right? Didn't cost me too much, so what do I spend it on? Do I buy any? Well, I mean, seriously, let's just look at the cost. What can I get away with? Like, could I get the mid-grade alpha? Ooh, Jesus Christ. What the hell happened to that? Apparently that's normal. That's, ouch. Ooh, whoa. Okay, that, something happened to that, whoa, really? No. Really? Wow. I guess people are coming to Jesus about the mid-grade centurions. Huh. Well, either that. No, it's pretty steady over the year. Either that or the last time I looked at the prices, which were reasonable. Um, well, maybe not actually. Um, Maybe I was just biting the bullet and buying this stuff, regardless. I think a lot of the times it was simply unavailable. I mean, this is a great look at that, how many are being sold. So this actually might be pretty good for past market values where there was nobody was selling them. So at least somebody's running the missions in Solitude. Anyways, where the Mordu's agents are in Nullsec. Yeah, ouch. I will not be buying that. The 9 extra kilometers is totally not worth it. Yeah, low grade's great. I mean, it gives you a boost for not that expensive. Like you're paying what, 18, 40, 36, 47. Yeah, it's dirt cheap. It's like highly worth it. Just 100% for your ECM boats for sure. Mid grade, it's not gonna give you what you think it's gonna give you. If you got the money to throw at it, go for it. But honestly, beyond optimal for ECM isn't that painful at all. You will actually jam the target. Say if you got optimal of 80, you can easily jam it 100. Um, I've tried it on Guardians way, way outside the range, and I've still been able to jam them way outside. Um, you can see the value of it when you're trying to jam Guardians and you're Upwell, and they're out freaking 200 kilometers, right? That's the range where you stop being effective with your jams, with your Tech 1 non-faction jammers. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Upwells, but yeah, rip my Upwells. Yeah. So yeah, it's good. I would not invest into the mid grade. That's my honest opinion. So definitely get the high speed maneuvering. There's not much I can use for Blackbird. Whoops. Nope. 9. Not much use for any of this stuff except the long range targeting and the high speed maneuvering. Everything else is just pure luxury, and I don't have the money to spend. So, yeah, 340. And since I've got the same benefit for the EW 903 as I do for. Why didn't it change? Give me a sec. Why didn't it change? That's odd. Like it might have changed here. Do I have? Let's buy that. Yeah, like, whoops. Let's buy that one. I'll show you the difference between the EW and hopefully this one's cheap. I'm sure it will be. Nope, none. Yeah, okay, great. So, up there. So, that is the high speed movie, and you saw it goes down to 902. So it's affecting it, but it's not very visible. And we'll try this one. And as you can see, the same, but it's not visible. So you're not gonna see it, but it feels good. And the closer you get to 0, the more these things count. Like if you can push it as close as possible, like with my skill, if I get to level 5, if that goes down a bit, then that small fraction is going to help because it's an absolute number, see? And the closer you get to 0, the more that's going to be worth its weight in gold. So right now it's worth nothing, but later it will. And of course, the same benefit I get, but it will be less benefit because this reduces the capacitor charge by 1%, and when I get the skill, it's going to be more, so this is going to be less, and this won't be as valuable as the high speed. So move that, plug in that, and 6.7. So you won't see it, but right there, the closer it gets to 0, you'll start to see it. So that's the good thing about it. Rapid launch, I don't need it. Getting, say, a kilometer more, like the precision against drones and stuff, to kill drones, 22, 23, yeah, it's not worth that extra money. The missile bombardment, it's not worth the extra money for the 705. And the rapid launch, I honestly don't need it. These are luxuries, not critical to, like, targeting, yes. And this, yes, once I get level 5, absolutely. But these I can't find anything else. Like, it'd be great if there were E-War or speed or anything like that, but it's not helping me. I think there's, I could boost this up to 200 mm for signature if I get the signature analysis implant, but I'd rather have the extra kilometer, so I'll go with that. And yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to screw with it. That's just, that stuff is way too expensive for, wanting that extra kilometer. I'm fine. Yeah, anyways. Whoops. Stupid local. Yeah, I'm good. I figure out what else I need to buy later, but yeah, have a good one.